What was your summer like? Obviously, I'm not gonna like. I won't ask for specifics, but like obviously you named dancing rumors. Like, how do you navigate that?
You don't. You just keep doing what you do. That's all I've been doing. Like it's been the same since I've been here in Boston. So it's the same now. So I just keep doing what I've been doing, putting my best foot forward, I guess. Just this summer I was hanging out with my grandpa, working out. I feel good. I'm in the best shape of my life. So that's it.
Does it frustrate you anymore?
Not really. In a sense, yes and no, I guess. But I don't really have a comment on it, to be honest. You know, like I said, Boston has been, you know, unique journey since I've been here. Like I started out, like people forget I got like some boos when I first got drafted. When you get booed, like everything is kind of uphill from there. You know, so that's kind of how I look at it. But nah, I'm just poking fun. It's been all right. Like this summer's been great. It's been a great summer. So, like I said, I'm in great shape. Obviously, we kind of got the stuff going on now, but you know, I'm optimistic, and I believe in Joe. So, we'll see where this thing goes.
Where does that belief in Joe come from? Like, what are your interactions been like? I've heard of reviews about his defensive acumen and stuff like that. Like, what makes you sure that Joe is going to be able to lead you through this?
Throughout the last year's season, I was having film sessions with guys, and a lot of those was led by Joe. You know, Tony was there as well, but you know, Joe was leading a lot of those film sessions, breaking them down. You know, saying how me and JT could play better off each other, and me and Smart could play better off each other. I was pulling individual guys into the film room and having those sessions with them and stuff like that. And a lot of those was led by Joe. So Joe believes in me. I think that's where the belief comes from. I don't think he sees a limitation on my game. I think he's going to set my bar high rather than like setting it low and I'm breaking through it. He's going to set my bar high and make me go get it. So I'm excited about that.
The real thing I want to know about your summer was, what were those underwater workouts like?
They were great. They were great. I pushed myself to the limit this summer. I've done things that I never thought I could do. I wasn't a great swimmer. I was probably an average swimmer. And you would think I was born in the water if you saw me now. I've been doing some pretty cool things. My grandpa got to come out and watch. He thought I was crazy for it, you know, but no, I think it's definitely going to translate and things like that, so I'm excited.
How does that come about? Like, do you just find, Luca, Wright was his name, like do you just say, like, that's something I want to learn, that's something that can challenge me as a human being? Like, how does that come about?
It kind of, like, it's weird, in a weird way, it kind of found me, because like all season I've been telling myself, this upcoming season I want to like try something different. I want to get more in the water. I want to improve. I feel like, you know, I'm kind of like muscular, tight, so if I get a little bit more fluid, you know, I think that it can improve my game and also like improve my cardio and all that. I was saying all this stuff before the season even ended, and then I walked into a treatment session, and then one of the physical trainers had it on the television, and he was like, "Oh, that's my good friend, Larry Hamilton. He's like a legendary surfer, whatever. That's his training facility. Like, go check it out." So I did and fell in love with it, and haven't looked back since.
How confident are you guys can push through this first noise and be as successful as you were last season?
How confident am I? That's a great question. All I can say is really that I am excited. Like, this presents challenges that I don't think everybody knows is on the other side of the door. This is unique for everybody. I haven't been through anything like this. Jason hasn't been through anything like this. So it's definitely new. So, you know, I believe in my guys, right? And, you know, a lot of stuff going on, but that's what's going to take precedent. So, you know, when we get to start practice tomorrow, you know, that'll be great to, you know, start getting things going. Because, you know, basketball, you know, is the great equalizer to everything. So we're looking forward to playing some good ball.
What gets you most excited about this year? Is ignoring all the noise? Like, what's one thing that you're like, this is why I can't wait to get back out there?
I can't wait to get back this year just because of how last year ended. A lot of things that we did well last year, and a lot of things that I wish I did different, you know. So this season, this off season, this summer, I was pushing myself to be able to just get back to this point, to be able to start the season again. And now, fast forward, we're here. It wasn't a great summer. It was a great summer, but it wasn't a great summer. Having to live with the awareness that you was in the finals and you lost, you dropped the ball, even if it was against one of the greatest, teams in NBA history or whatever. We were up 2-1 with a home game. Yeah, so when you start to break it down and look at it and watch those games, Game 4, and things like that, it doesn't make you feel great. So I'm excited to get back to this summer because now, you move on, you learn from it. It was our first time there, but you still don't forget. So like this summer, the shoes that I had, I wore the last game of the season. I wore in every workout that I had this summer. Like every training, every lift, every court session. If you see the shoes now, they're like damn near in like shreds. But just to remind myself,